Ever stop and wonder how you, a tree, a mushroom, and the entire planet are, well, connected? Today we're going to take this incredible journey through the layers of life, starting from the tiny, invisible world inside your cells all the way up to the massive, living system we call Earth. Let's dive in and explore this beautiful, organized structure that actually connects us all.
So that's the big question, right? Where does it all begin? I mean, how do you get from a few simple molecules to a giant redwood forest, or a vibrant coral reef, or even the mind that's listening to me right now? The answer, it turns out, is in this stunningly elegant hierarchy, a sort of ladder of complexity that we're about to climb together.
Okay, here's our roadmap. We're going to move up through 5 key levels. Think of it like climbing a staircase of existence, and we'll see exactly how each step makes the next one possible.
First up, we're starting at the absolute foundation. These are like the fundamental Lego bricks that are used to build every single living thing.
So right at the bottom, we have these 4 essential molecules. You've got carbohydrates, which are basically the fuel. Lipids, which build all the structures and walls. Proteins, they're the workhorses, doing pretty much all the jobs. And then you have nucleic acids, like DNA, which hold the master blueprint for everything. You know, without this core team, the story of life just doesn't even get off the ground.
Now, when you put those molecules together in just the right way, something truly incredible happens. You get this, the cell. This is the first rung on the ladder we can actually say something is alive. It's the smallest possible unit that can do everything we associate with life. And you're made of about 37 trillion of them. Each one is its own tiny living universe.
And get this, a cell isn't just some simple blob, oh no. It's more like a bustling, microscopic city. You've got the nucleus acting as city hall, holding all the plants. The mitochondria are the power plants churning out energy. The ribosomes are the factories building everything. And it's all surrounded by a protective city wall, the plasma membrane, that decides who gets in and who gets out. It's a self-regulating marvel, really.
Okay, but in complex life forms like us, cells almost never work alone. They team up. And it's this cooperation, this teamwork, that unlocks the next level of awesome complexity.
What's so cool about this is how it maps out our journey so far. We started with molecules, right? And those built cells. Now we're seeing how cells build tissues and how those tissues build organs. You can totally see the pattern emerging, this step-by-step construction.
So what exactly is a tissue? Well, think of it as a team of super specialized cells that all have the exact same job. In your muscle tissue, for example, every single cell is dedicated to one thing, contracting so you can move. In nervous tissue, they're all focused on zapping signals around. It's all about the power of teamwork.
And when you get different tissues to team up, they form an organ. Take your heart. It's not just muscle tissue. It also has nervous tissue to control the beat and connective tissue to hold the whole thing together. It's multiple teams working together on one big, crucial job.
These organs then form even bigger groups called organ systems, like your circulatory system or your digestive system. And their collective goal, their one big mission, is to maintain something called homeostasis. That's just a fancy word for a stable, balanced internal environment. It's the reason you shiver when you're cold or sweat when you're hot. It's your body constantly and automatically just trying to keep everything just right no matter what's happening on the outside.
All right, let's pull back the camera a bit to a level we're all really familiar with. The complete, integrated organism. This is where all those different systems finally come together to create one single functioning being. An organism is simply one whole individual. A single tree, a single lion, a single person. Yep, that's you. It's the complete package, where everything from the molecules all the way up is working in harmony. But wait, the story doesn't stop there. It can't, because as that old saying goes, no organism is an island. We don't exist in a vacuum. So let's expand our view one more time.
So, when you get a bunch of the same species living together in the same area, that's what we call a population. Think of a herd of elephants or a colony of ants. It's right here, at this level, that the great dramas of life really play out. Competition, finding mates, working together, and of course, that slow, powerful engine of change we call evolution.
And this nails the next step up. It's a super important distinction. A population is just one species, like all the squirrels in a park. But a community? That's when you bring all the different populations together. The squirrels, the oak trees, the birds, the insects. It's not just one family, it's the entire neighborhood living together. So what makes a community tick? It's this incredibly complex web of interactions. Who eats whom? Who helps whom? These relationships, predators and prey, competitors, partners, this is what gives a community its unique structure and feel.
All right, we're at the final ascent now. We're about to zoom all the way out to the largest scale there is, connecting all of life to the physical world itself.
So you take a community of living things, right? And then you add in the non-living environment, the water, the soil, the sunlight, the air. When you put that all together, you've got an ecosystem. It's the living and the non-living all interacting as one big system.
And here's the secret. Every single ecosystem on the planet, whether it's a tiny puddle or a vast ocean, runs on two unbreakable rules. First, energy flows through it, kind of like a one-way street. And second, matter, the actual physical stuff of life, is constantly being recycled within it. And here's that energy flow in action. It pretty much always starts with the sun. That energy gets captured by producers, like plants, and then it moves up the food chain to consumers, like us. It's a one-way trip for energy.
So, we've climbed from a single molecule to these huge ecosystems spread all across the entire globe. What happens when you take all of it, every single ecosystem, and put it all together?
You get this, the Biosphere. It is the grand total of all life on Earth, from the deepest part of the ocean to the highest peaks of the mountains. It's the ultimate interconnected system that makes our planet a truly living world.
And so we end right back where we started, with you. We've seen how every single level depends on the one below it. A change in an ecosystem can ripple down to the community, which affects populations, all the way down to the molecules inside a single organism. So the question isn't just about where you fit in. The real question is this. Knowing you're connected to all of it, what kind of impact are you going to have?